Hear me or
Yeah, you can just leave it right there. That's it. Or, yeah. This is Rockin' with J-Man. This is Bai Ling. So how you doing?
I'm good, excellent. First Comic Con in Canada.
So you've played many unforgettable roles, from The Crow to Red Corner to Crank Do. When you look back, which role do you feel most connected to, and why?
I think all of them because I'm like a wild spirit. I always think I have an alien spirit, the funny ones, sexy ones, crazy ones, and wise ones, calm ones, all of that. So I feel like I'm connected to all the characters I play. That's why I'm an actress because I love all the different characteristics that is within me.
Now, The Crow is a movie that means so much to the fans. What was the atmosphere like filming something so dark, emotional, and artistic?
Well, it's really like I took a boat to Niagara Falls on a boat to Niagara Falls, so deep in the water. I was under storm. I cannot see it. So cold here in Canada, and I don't know what to do. Feel kind of danger, lost. I sort of feeling like when I was doing the crow because I did not speak English, and all the technique of Hollywood filmmaking to me is so new. I feel like I'm like an alien jumped on Earth and don't know what's going on with the human world. So it's all mystery. But I like the unknown. I like the challenge. I like to, test like the water, dangerous water. But I don't know. But I get excited.
Now, you've worked with incredible actors from Oliver Stone to Ronnie Yu. What's the most valuable thing you've learned from working with such different creative minds?
From what? Say it again.
From with such different creative minds,
Uh, what is this?
directors like directors.
Actually, I like myself as a director. I didn't learn that. My country romance was toilet paper. I made my direct debut film that I never learned acting, never learned directing. Probably just like you, just pick up a camera doing it with your dad. You just have to jump into it. And while you're doing it, you learn. So I think as a director, I'm brilliant. You have to wait to see my movie, my country romance with toilet paper. So why I'm saying that, I say because we all have the potential, we all have the magic fire and talent and passion in us. If we open it, if we dare to challenge us, have the courage to show, to live the best life, then you can, as human on earth, you can do it.
Dumplings is one of your most shocking and powerful performances. What drew you to that story, and how did you tap into its darker emotional side?
Well, that's the most, I would say, challenging role I've ever played. Actually, you can still watch it now on TV because it's so far away from the reality of Bai Ling's life in Hollywood. And I play this abortionist jump into this almost like underground, all this human life, crowded living life, busy in Hong Kong. It's really hard to survive the struggling day to day. So I jump into there. But it's so convincing. And also the subject matter is about the beauty, you of today's world. So how can I play a role to challenge, to help, to teach, to enjoy what I do, which is kind of illegal, but the result is if I don't do it, a lot of people would commit suicide, the girl gets pregnant. So it's very complex subject. I'm glad you brought that. I won the Asian Academy Award for it, which I'm very proud of it. Become an iconic character of playing Dumpling, Maybe.
Now, you worked all over the world. How do you think Asian cinema and American cinema differ when it comes to storytelling and emotion?
I think Asian cinema they're more caring and good with female characters as the lead characters. Like the same like dumplings, I'm the lead character. Or a lot of Japanese directors, Chinese directors, they're feature and female as lead. Whereas American film like Superman, and all of that, all the superhero or any other movie is a male lead. And after you write a story about the male lead, then they throw them a wife, a girlfriend. Almost that will become secondary, not important. So that's something I feel is the most difference. So I would write to, for example, Steven Spielberg, they mostly concentrate on male characters, like all the directors. Superman, or even though you have Superwoman, but still Superman dominate the, obviously the comic. screen. So I like to the Western world directly feature more of female characters. I like to be the lead to show the talent.
You often speak about energy and freedom. How do these ideas influence your art and the way you live?
I think you just we live once and now. Like today, you ask me what time is now. I said it's now. Tomorrow, you ask me what time is it. I said it's now. So always now. You have to be brilliant who you are. Just contribute the passion, talent you have. Like I just decided to drop. See, Bai Ling Hollywood shop. I'll show you. Hold on. I will stand up. Look, goddess, helper, you drop. If you got it in English, it's got it in Chinese. In the back, it says, I am your goddess. So this is it. I hope all the gentlemen will be generous by don't laugh. The goddess outfit for your girlfriend, your wife, your daughter for Christmas, New Year gift. It's new. We're all goddess. Women are all goddess, right?
Yeah, yeah. Totally.
He's laughing, but we are. So, to answer your question, you just have to go. Like for me, it's fun. I love design. I love acting. It's a joy in life. So you just have to find your passion, your joy, and go for it.
Now, horror fans absolutely adore you for The Crow and Dumplings. Why do you think the horror community connects with you so deeply?
Well, I'll be honest with you, I don't watch horror movie. I do it because I got scared because I take everything real. But people hire me and they ask me to do it because I think even the crow. I show you. Hold on. Right? Look at the crow. I did not even speak English, but I captured this mystery, which is like what universe happened to me. Then I show you that space and that mystery. So I think the horror film, like Dumplings, all of that, carries that mystery which is beyond the life's real element. Like there's a death, there's a horror. So that things I think it just challenge beyond of what we can live or feel in real life, and people can feel it differently. Like this convention, a lot of horror films, horror fans. It's fun just tap into the darkness.
Is there a horror character or franchise you would want to be part of?
Yeah, I love to do like I always think I love to do Marvel movie or DC movie to play the villain. Most deadly villain. I think it can be so deadly and scary and mysterious and powerful. That's what I want to do. Actually, it will happen. It will happen, but that's something I think I can bring the element just like the pro but larger and to the screen to inspire and entertain others.
Now, a lot of actors say that they carry pieces of their characters with them. Is there a role that's changed how you see life or yourself?
Yeah, like the pro, it changed life in a way about cinema that I love cinema. I think all of you love cinema. It's because the cinema can change the concept of time. Like Brandon Lee, right? Like all of us, all of the beautiful Hollywood stars, probably they're not alive anymore, but at that moment, captured them on screen or we're shooting, will be there forever, never age, never change. You watch them as what it captured. That's the magic of cinema. So that's what I learned about why I love cinema, why the audience so obsessed with cinema. And also, I learned of experience with Brandon doing the pro, and I discovered there's no death. Like we're all spiritual beings jumping into this body as a house, living. But the house gets old. Our soul, our heart, as a being, will never change, will never die. We just departure this body and embrace other body, animal, whatever you want to. So there's no death. That's something I learned about cinema doing my first Western movie.
Now, you've done acting, modeling, and reality TV, even social media performance. Which platform most feels like you?
Cinema and social media just for fun. You follow me, I am Bai Ling, sexy picture, sexy video. But the most important thing I want you to concentrate is my cookies. That's the wisdom I giving every day and save people's lives. Because I feel I'm very lucky to do what I love to do, but I do want to inspire, help people to find their dreams, to live better life, be brave. So I enjoy that part because it's from me. But I really like cinema because I'm larger than life. I play other characters. Like a lot of people come to me, the pro, they will look at me like, You just you cannot put your mind together, like it's so different. And a lot of fans they say, I want to meet you for so long. And they obsessed with the character I play. Also combined with my different personality. I think I like the combination of it.
What's the most touching or memorable fan interaction you have ever had?
Action what?
Interaction
With
with
the
with a
star?
fan.
Oh my god, I share you a secret. I'm writing a book called My Outrageous Romance in Hollywood, which is a true story about love affairs I had with a lot of huge movie stars and rock stars. In reality, many of them, I have to delete some of it because too long in writing that. So that interview actually read my book, you will know it's a fascinating. It's a powerful but very romantic because I have a romantic soul. I'm single. I can have a lot of love affairs. Maybe to have a love affair with different, all of them, is for me to write this book just to show how a woman from Oriental, from Asia, right, don't know anything, don't know English, can attract it or attracted all the stars come to me. Had a love affair. I think that's a fascinating story. I love romance. I think all this fascinating leading man gave me the obviously the meaning of life, the sexiness and the joy of erotic feeling of as a female. Like I want to show you this one. Hugh Hefner asked me to be the cover of Playboy magazine. I have basically like a 9 pages to you. I struggled for 3 months. I said, this is new. I'm not going to be in this porno in China. This is porno, right? He said, no, this is a Western man's Bible. You're probably too young. This is the Western man learn about women when they're 15, they're hiding in their yeah in the bathroom to read Playboy to learn about women. He said, "Well, you should be honored because you're in a Playboy magazine." I said, "No, I'm not gonna do." Hugh Hefner pursue me. He said, "You have to get that sex. You have to get by it." In the end, I said, "I just cannot do it." My agent said, "Well, it's a Western man's Bible. You got to do it. You become like a in a legend, you know." I said, "Well." In the end, I said, well, maybe I should ask a lot of money. Then he'll say no, right? So I asked a lot of money because I just cannot do it. I'm from a communist country. I said, why Western Playboy? And I said, I asked the money to whatever she wants. I said, oh shit, I should ask more. But anyway, I did it. But I'm glad I did it because Playboy is a woman for men. We're female. We're women. Like versus like a Vogue magazine, all of fashion magazines about the style, about the clothing. Well, we're women for men. That's the fact. You know, we're each a half and make a whole. So I'm glad. I don't know why he picked me up. I'm taking all this extreme challenge, controversial topic as a girl from the Oriental world to come here. I think it's just a fascinating story. Hugh Hefner, George Lucas, all these people are in my book.
If you were on death row, what would your final meal be?
What?
If you were on death row, what would your final meal be?
Final what?
Final meal.
Final meal?
Yes.
Oh my God! Now come to me. I like the hot burning apple tart with a cold vanilla ice cream. It's just so sexy, so yummy. I want to know if I eat that, I'm peaceful.
Now, Hollywood can be chaotic. How do you protect your peace and stay grounded through everything?
Because we're in chaotic. If you watch the movie Another King, we're in a chaotic shooting. The last thing, basically, they're gonna execute me. How you find that peace? It was sunset. It was burning the ground. It's hot summer. When you touch it, your skin burning up. They put the banana leaf under me, put the water on. I was taking it. It was suffering. I was not very much the extract. Put me on the the tree was rough. I was just struggling with everything and the sun burning and the director, everybody's mad because the sun set. We had to catch the time. But how am I gonna find that moment of peace and harmony? You really have your soul is so pure, so powerful. You just have to somehow delete all this suffering to find the peace in your soul. In that movie, it's so moving. A lot of people ask me how you find the tool or the choices of what you're gonna express. I can be like, oh, I'm dying, I'm suffering, I'm crying, but instead, I look far away, look at the sunset, find the harmony and peace. I say, I'm going home. I'm going home. It's that simple. You're going home, you're at peace, no matter. You can be crying, you can be suffering, but it's the joy in your eyes. You're peaceful, you're pure, and going on. That's how you find it. Come to your heart.
Now, you said that you live from the heart and not the ego. How does that guide your choices both in your art and in your
Say
everyday
it
life?
again, I didn't understand. So loud.
Sorry. You said before that you live from the heart, not the ego. How does that guide your choices both in your art and your everyday life?
I live not through my mind. I'm basically function my instinct. I don't think like I'm acting. I don't think the director said, "Buddy, you ready?" I said, "Yeah," but I have no clue what I'm gonna do. It's in life. I'm answer your question. It said, "Show us." I said, "Turn the camera on." I like to act on the spontaneous. That's the truth. So I don't think much. I think our mind is the worst enemy to ourselves. If you forget about your mind, your intelligent self, the inner self come out around you. So I give cookies, right? So I want to share with this one with all of you as a cookie for me. When thinking, I'm an idiot. When not thinking, I'm a genius. I'm not thinking.
Now, you've described yourself as an energy being. What kind of energy do you hope your fans feel when they meet you or watch your work?
Oh, that's a good question. So prepared. This young man's good. So people always ask me who I am. I said I'm air, I'm water, I'm light, I'm wind, I'm earth, I'm all the element. I'm fire. So I'm the element of life, breathing the life. That become me. I'm in this form of human, but I'm basically an element of air. So that's the energy when you tap into the almost I'm nothing but I'm everything and just breathe life appreciation and thankful for the gift of life. We're alive. It's precious. We are a magical gift because we are alive.
Do you believe that the characters you play, especially in the darker films, carry any spiritual lessons for the audience?
Spiritual lessons. I think, well, I'm not against the education. I think people are different. But I never learned acting. I never had any really education. I grew up in China also. I spent 3 years in Tibet as a soldier, real soldier. In